engines roar in this digital drive. Sweat on my brow, I burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, carve my name in the soil. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. Qualifying ghosts, I put them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Sire scream, my setup's tight. I've bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Study every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I've chased the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of the server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady.
Welcome in, race fans, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Want to welcome you back to another production of Leadfoot Racing League. We're coming to you live from virtual Lanier Speedway. This is tryout number 1 of the season for season number 5. And got in here with me, happen to have my brother, Lenny Brown. And I've also got Chris Norse, who is a member of our league here, is going to be helping us do a little bit of broadcasting. I understand that we may be having a little bit of sound issues, but we're going to try to bring it to you the best we can. So, anyway, little brother Lenny Brown, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing just wonderful. I hope this race goes really well, and we don't have too many crashes going on.
That's what I'm hoping for, too. We actually named this Don't Be Eye-Pacing 125. Chris, have you got a copy here, man? Are you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, brother, I'm in here. I'm tell you what, I'll get through this lineup right here real quick, and then we'll discuss a little bit about what's happening. But just showing Justin Brooks and Brody Rhodes on the front row, Cameron Chandler and Wyatt Thompson, Joe Farlow, Cliff Mullins, Cole Wilson, Logan Richardson, Landon Farmer, Dylan Porter, round out row 5. Case James, Aiden Neese, Heath Rutherford, Tristan Trantham, Hunter Carlson, Brian Demers, Richard Buckley, Bryson Miller, Rob Donson, and Zayden Hasselberg, who round out row 10. Then we have Randy Porter, James Winkler, Zachary Patano, Rob Burnham, Chris Golden, Dagan Barnes, Michael Deitch, Matthew C. White, Landon Brown, and Alex Thompson.
And we
got.
Yeah, man, we are underway. They have absolutely.
Yes.
Well, we've got them going 2 by 2 right now. We've got what I'm showing is the number 8 car of Cameron
Chandler
Chandler, and I'm gonna be
out front.
pretty much just leaving this broadcast bar, or the driver bar up. Hope it doesn't bother our viewers too much, but we've got a lot of cars in here that are different paint schemes than what iRacing actually has them scored as. So we're going to be having a time up here in the broadcast booth seeing who is really who. But at the moment, we've got Cameron Chandler, Joel Farlow, Cole Wilson, Brody Rhodes, and Landon Farmer as our top 5.
Yeah, it's a nice track out there today. It's nice and grippy, so should be some pretty fast lap times. But we're just looking for clean laps here, competitive driving, a lot of skill, racecraft skill, things of that nature. That's the whole key behind having these tryout races. So not really looking for anybody that can shoot from the worst to first, but just somebody that you can actually get out there and race around.
Yeah, surprisingly, the field is pretty strung out, and everybody's racing really clean. Looks like a great show so far.
Yeah, Lenny, I was getting ready to say the exact same thing. I was getting ready to throw it to you and talk about it. I can't believe this number of cars on this track. And these guys seem to be really showing a great deal of patience and working around one another. I mean, I'll be the first to admit I was a little bit nervous with the number of cars that we got here, not knowing who's got what kind of experience and that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, the thing about Lanier is it's roomy. It's a multi-groove track, so you can run the inside lane or you can run the high side. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, these are skillful drivers, and I'm not. Well, we got a caution come out right here. Wonder what happened here. Probably somebody just spun, I guess.
Yeah, I am showing Dagan Barnes, but we'll go back and see if we can catch up with exactly what happened here. Maybe, I mean, it's kind of weird that I'm not even showing him. I can't even put the camera on him. He might have warped out here or something. That might have been the cause of the incident.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah. So
I
wonder if he didn't disappear. I'll try to back it up manually and see if maybe we can get a better idea. Yeah, I'm not real sure. It looks like he might have just had a bad internet connection, and he probably appeared in front of someone that wasn't expecting it. As right now we see we've got Wyatt Thompson on pit road.
Well, there were several cars turned around there, and
yeah, and race control has given James Winkler the EOL penalty, and now all of a sudden he's kind of disappeared. So we're just going to have to kind of work our way back up here, see if we can't find somebody with some good internet connection here.
Yeah, something.
But I tell you what, guys, man, we've got a huge mix of drivers in here. It looks like Justin Brooks maybe didn't take the start, but I mean, man, he's got the last time I heard had the highest I rating on the service, and I can't even remember what it was. I can't count that high.
He still does. It's almost 12,000. I mean, he's up there. I know he's over 11,000.
And I'm not exactly sure. Here we go.
It was my understanding he wasn't actually going to race tonight, but he might have changed his mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I tell you what, though, my overlay software is lighting up like a Christmas tree, so 'tis the season. But there are so many people, so much going on, it's hard for my system here to keep up. So I do apologize for that. But we'll keep fighting through it.
We really had a great turnout for this race tonight. But so far, 8-car Chandler, he's kind of setting sail, kind of showing everybody else what the line should be around this track. But as the caution comes out again.
Yep. And I have got just I mean, we can pretty much pick one. I'm assuming somebody wiped out and took the whole field with them, according to my scoring monitor. As we're looking at 26 of Landon Farmer. Somebody blinks out to his outside. He gets into the wall. Well, Landon, I guess I owe you an apology, man, because there isn't anything happening on that replay. Oh, there's the 32. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the 32, I'm not exactly sure who that is. That would be Randy Porter. I think he actually raced in the Bush Series. He happens to be Dylan Porter's father, coming in and giving a tryout race here tonight. He's only been running in iRacing for 2 weeks. So we got to cut him a little bit of a slack. He definitely has racing experience for sure. But I was just sitting here trying to go through and see if I could perhaps see where he might have had an incident or something. But I'm really not showing anything here. I'll hit another quick replay real quick. We'll go back in time and we'll take a look at Dylan Porter, who happens to be in the 9 car, or scored as 9. I'm not exactly sure. I think he's there's the 32
wow.
right there. Yeah.
In the middle of the track.
Yeah. So that's we're going to rewind it back to see exactly what happened to Randy here. I'm not sure if he...
I think he was trying to turn the car. I might have spun out by himself and was trying to turn the car around and just happened to turn around in front of the field.
Wow, look at... Oh, man, that was total internet issues there. Did you see the way that car just whipped? Extremely rough there. Or at least visually anyway. I mean, look how hard that goes around. So I think he may be having some internet issues as well. We got to be careful here because we may be going, yeah, we're getting ready to take the green flag again. Here we go. As we've got Cameron Chandler, Brody Rhodes, Joel Farlow, Case James, the 13-year-old who's got more real-life victories than I'll have in simulation for my entire life, rolling through here in the number 19 car. Scored 19, I should say. See if you can see why he's painted up as a 15. But that youngster seems to be doing really good here. I can't remember exactly where he qualified.
He seems to be holding a pretty good line.
He was up near the front for qualifying.
I tell you something else I'm going to do, too. I'm going to put up this driver stats thing here to kind of go through the field, see who your favorite driver is, where he qualified, where he's running at now, his fastest lap, that sort of thing. Again, it's really, really difficult on the broadcasters up here because there's so many guys for this tryout race who actually have a number painted on their car that iRacing doesn't respect and just kind of gave them a random number as they came in here. But I tell you, I know we had an issue there. We got a couple of internet issues, but man, these guys are doing a really, really good job so far. So we see a little freight training going on here. So we got the number 40 car. That'd be Logan Richardson. I was really thinking there was going to be some freight training going on, and maybe even the 92 of Richard Bunkley might push him just a little bit. But no. We're still rolling around. Oh, there he goes.
There's your bumper.
Yeah, he gave him the little, hey, I'm here and I feel like I'm faster, sort of welcome to the league there.
He bumped him a little hard there, and it actually slowed him down.
Yeah, we also see here Cliff Mullins, who was ran last season with Ross Dalton Racing League. He's joining in here, but I think he may be having some internet connection issues as well. That can really cause a havoc on our race here. Oh boy, who is that? I think that was Joel Farlow there. Got a little bit sideways in the number 29 car, but he gathers it back up.
And Tracy, I mean, it's unfortunate, but these internet connection problems, that's another thing that we kind of look to as well. Because I mean, it's bad to be out there and the guy in front of you disappear and he reappear, and then you're sitting inside of his car, and that's never a good feeling.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and it's such a shame because these guys have really, for the most part, don't have any control over what kind of internet connection they're able to get. A lot of these guys, especially if you live in a rural area, don't have access to fiber or cable, and in some cases, just like my brother here, all you got is DSL.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably, some of these guys might be running off of Skylink. You don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, I have run a race or two off of Starlink. Oh, as we see the number 40. That would be Logan Richardson. He's going around. Oh, man, we get a little pile up there. Nowhere to go. So,
well, I will commend him for going through the pits instead of trying to get back up on the track in front of the leaders.
Yeah, and I'm going to manually back this up because I'm not very familiar, obviously, with the numbers that are on these cars and everything. So we're just going to see real quick if we can't figure out what happened here. It looks like he's getting into turn 3 and maybe the 92. Yeah, Richard Bunkley. And I think we saw that a couple of laps ago where Richard was letting him know, hey, buddy, I'm here. I feel like I'm faster. Let me go. And it looked like to me that, oh man, the guy that got spun out there anyway, it looked like to me he let him go, but then apparently passed him back.
This should be their stage break. There was a stage break at lap 40. That caution came out on lap 39. So I imagine you'll see a lot of people coming down pit road here taking tires, or that's one of the strategies anyway. As I say that, looks like there's all the leaders are staying out. I think they're going to hope for a late race caution to put on tires.
I think that's probably a good strategy because the way it's been here the first 40 laps, we started out good the first 20 laps and then kind of got into a little bit of a rhythm with the caution flags there.
Yeah, and here's our buddy in the 86, Chris Golden, in the bright, nice and shiny golden car. He's a good buddy of all of us, runs ARCA races in real life. So he is looking to sort of join the Leadfoot racing team here. That 14 car, I've got to see if I can find him because I'm not sure. I know he's painted up as 14. Maybe that is Dagan Barnes. I think he might be from around the Wilson area. From what I understand, his home track is Southern National Motorsports, which happens to be mine, Lenny, and Landon's home track as well. So, anyway, beautiful car. Just wanted to let him know that. So, as we get ready to go, here we go again. Get another green flag. Man, we got cars all over the place here. So we see
There's a lot of them, that's for sure.
Yeah, we see Joel Farlow, Cameron Chandler is taking a good win there. And then we see in the 93, Cole Wilson. He ran with us last season. He almost won a race. I think maybe he did win one with us. He always seems to end up near the front. And I'm going to try to figure out. Okay, there we go. So that's Tristan Trantham, painted in a number 59 car. Another beautiful car, but he's actually being scored in iRacing as 27. So as confusion continues here, we got Chris Mullins in the 44 car. Man, there's some beautiful paint schemes out here tonight, aren't they?
They really are.
Even the black on black looks good.
It does, yes. Absolutely, man.
Notice a little front end damage on the 93 as we get a caution.
Yeah,
I was looking at that too, Lanier.
Yeah, I think that's going to slow him down in the longer run.
Well, that's one of the cars we were watching in practice, and You know, got a little rhinoplasty needs
Oh,
done on that car.
yeah, let's see if we can't zoom up on this one of the 35 and the 15 of Case James. But it looks like to me that may be a case where the 35 might have tried to clear himself.
Yep.
He was trying to dive in there, not quite clear.
Yeah, that was definitely not on the 15.
Yeah.
It just
And
came
that would
down
be,
a little too soon.
yeah, Zayden Hasselberg. Another beautiful car, though. I tell you what, man. These guys are absolutely bringing the heat with the paint schemes.
Yes, they are.
Especially for a tryout race. My goodness. So we were at the fourth caution, lap 52 of 125. I'm going to check real quick, see if we got anyone who is... Yeah, we've got a couple of guys that have already checked out. It looks like... Well, I don't know. There's so many different things going on at one time here, I'd hate to specify for sure. Because we got cars kind of getting done with pit stops and everything. Again,
Yeah, I think it was decided early on, though, maybe starting last year. If this many cars show up, only the first 20, top 20 in qualifying will make the race. So
well, I
somebody,
tell you,
you know,
yeah, the guys. The thing it just seems like to me is, I think the racing really seems to be really good here. It's just whenever somebody does mess up, there's nowhere to go, and it's just collecting a bunch of different drivers here. I mean, am I wrong? What do you think, Lenny?
that's exactly what happens.
Oh, wow! Here we are, 3 wide.
Yeah,
Thought that was
Chris
gonna bring out
Mullins.
another caution.
Yeah, Chris Mullins. He got the worst end of that. He kind of got pushed up to the wall, but I think we're going to remain green here and continue right on.
Yeah, and see, that's more of a problem for me than having 30 cars on the track. I mean, you can get 30 cars out here and run fine as long as somebody doesn't do something too soon, getting impatient, trying to force things, going 3 wide. I mean, you have to race smart when there's this many cars on the track. And I mean, your car's either going to be able to do it or not do it. You can wait a minute to pass somebody.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Chris. I just felt like I was keeping a look on the 98 car on the inside of the 29. I think that's Joel Farlow. Yes, it is. Those guys have been swapping a little bit of paint. And I was kind of anticipating an incident coming up here, but I mean, so far, it's just been tough, short track racing. They seem to keep it rolling.
Well, I've run a lot of races with Heath. And I can tell you right now, he's one of the most patient drivers on that track. He's a clean racer. He's a hard racer, but he does it patiently and he does it cleanly. And as soon as I say that, he touches the back of a car, which happens.
Well, I am showing, as we're under our 5th caution here, I'm showing that Randy Porter might have been involved in it. And man, it looks like it's just the same thing again. It looks like he was going through a corner and just lost connection.
Yeah, and that's very unfortunate for Randy.
Yeah, it sure is. A Busch Series veteran in real life.
Yep. Well, iRacing is not showing him any love right now, I can tell you that.
Yeah. That's one thing about iRacing, buddy. They don't pick favorites, man. If anything, they'll...
And see, they're supposed to have this thing in place that is supposed to assist with that. If your internet gets too shaky for a certain amount of time, it'll disconnect you. But I really don't think they're having a whole lot of success with that program.
Yeah, my understanding is it has to be a sustained issue. So if it's intermittent, coming and going with the internet, so you kind of just duck in and out real quick. I don't know that it'll kick you off for that, but
Well, I can tell you this much: I've been kicked for that for less than what Porter is showing right now.
I got you. Well, here we go, man. We got them racked up again. We got Rob Donaldson. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. The 95 of Wyatt Thompson to his outside.
Yeah, you pronounced it better than I could, buddy.
Well, hopefully.
It's one of them tongue twisters for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, guys, you'll have to chime in here if we're saying something wrong. Let us know.
Yeah, please.
We're kind of winging it right now.
Hop in the Discord and kind of give us a visual of how you pronounce that so we don't mess it up in the future. The pace car ducks off. And they're off.
We take the Lucky Ducks green flag once more. I think, let's see if I can't throw up some. Yeah, 24.
Rob got a good jump there.
Yep. And so I am showing
back under caution.
Dagan Barnes may be involved here, so let's take a look back. Well, when I go to replay, I've got nothing. I would say that would be an issue. I'm not sure if that caused a... Man, there he goes again. Didn't that happen early on? Maybe I'm wrong.
It did.
But
it did early on.
Yep, we just got some connection issues, yeah. So that's very, very unfortunate for both them as well as the other competitors who's out here running around.
Yeah, and I got to thinking about that, Tracy. What you were saying is correct, intermittent issues. What I experienced was drop frames. So that's why I got booted from the race that one time, because my internet, it was doing whatever it was doing, and I was dropping frames.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess there's a little bit of a difference there.
Well, whenever technology works, it's great. And whenever it doesn't, especially when you're dealing with 25 other guys, it can cause havoc. As we take a look right now, we got the 00 of Rob Donaldson, Brody Rhodes, Wyatt Thompson, Dylan Porter, Heath Rutherford is our top 5.
Yeah, and watch Heath. I mean, he's a good driver. I mean, he's always raced me cleanly and competitively at the same time.
Well, Lenny,
very experienced guy.
What are you thinking right now, Lenny?
I'm thinking that I'm hoping that a lot of this carnage is over with, and these guys are going to try to run these last 50 laps clean as they can, and we're going to see if Cameron Chandler can get back up to the front. I think he took tires. See how good a car he actually has.
Yeah, it looks like he's restarting in the 8th position in the number 8 Sundrop car. And Aiden Neese is directly behind him with Cole Wilson there in the 93 Monster Energy. So it's going to be a battle of the beverages as we get ready to take the green flag once more. Here we go. We got Rob who romps down on it. Shoots out to a 1-car lead right now, side by side, pretty much all the way back through the pack. I imagine that'll stream on down here after a couple of laps. But wow, 3 wide right now. Oh my goodness, that's Case James. Go ahead, Lenny.
That outside groove, I mean, at this track, it could prevail if you could hold somebody down on the bottom as we get our caution again.
Yeah, let's see if we can find out.
Seems like every time I come to talk, we have a caution. Maybe I should stay quiet.
Well, that's not you, buddy. But you're right. That high groove, once they get it burned in, man, you can make some fast laps in that high groove around this track.
Well, guys, I do apologize, but I saw an alert came up for Zach Panatano, something like that. Sorry, Zach.
I say potato.
Patano.
Potato.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Zach, I've done a lot of racing with him too.
Yeah,
And then
I've
full wide.
yeah, and I've done a lot of broadcasting his races as well. So here we go. We got 47 laps to go. Still got a pretty big field here.
And with all the cautions, if you can just stay out front, it would be the place to be. These last 50 laps. But I'm really thinking there's a lot of damage on the front of these cars, and if we could run some green flag laps, I think you would see somebody like Case James and Cameron Chandler actually drive to the front. But they're going to need some green flag laps here, I think.
Yeah, that 95 of Thompson right there, he's sitting in a good spot, and his car looks pretty clean from what I can tell.
Well,
He doesn't seem to have the nose damage that Rob has in the buckshot car there. That double up book.
yeah. So even I wanted to mention to our viewers as well, even though scoring tower only goes to 20 people, we've got 26 guys in here right now. So there is still a super big field, especially when you compare it to what goes on in iRacing.
Yeah, these guys are also they're running little over 3/10 of a mile track. But like I said, it's roomy. Lanier's wide, so that's one thing that's helping them out right now too. It's really a fun track. I like this track.
There's some hard racing going on right here about the mid-pack way. We can see them. See the drivers on the high side. Seems like they're trying to get down. They just can't make a hole and get down.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to hang tough on the outside, and they're trying to apparently paint the wall on the outside wall with the black color of rubber.
Wow.
They're giving her all she's got anyway, but
wow.
They're just sitting any way to get down. You can almost just sense it's kind of like a hornet's nest right here, and it's just a matter of time. These guys are running super close to one another. If anybody makes just slightest mistake, somebody's going to go around, and then the rest of the field's going to pile right into them.
Yeah, I can tell the viewers at home, when you're running this close together, you are just hitting the entrance to the corner by feel, because it's really tough to drive these cars.
Oh yeah, and there we go. We got Cliff Mullins. Yeah, Cliff Mullins, and let's see, it was the 8 car, I do believe, of Cameron Chandler as well. But we didn't even get a yellow. Man, these guys just straightened it out and kept right on trucking. So here we go. I tell you what, we're going to pick us out y'all pick us out a good car. We're going to hit the roll bar camera. Y'all give me a good one you want to see. Well, there we go. Somebody just took out Randy Porter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we just see him spinning around. That should bring out a caution.
And let's see, Randy, I think, yeah, he's in I'm going to manually rewind it here, guys. I do apologize for that, but sometimes our overlay software just doesn't compete. And I'm showing the 35 to his outside. He checks up, running him tough, but wow, just looked like Hesselberg there didn't have anywhere to go. I'm not sure. That's one of those racing things. We'll have to clean that up on maybe on a Tuesday morning or something after everyone's had a chance to take a look at the replays, see what the heck happened there. But some of these things you just can't help. Nobody necessarily does anything wrong. It's just you're put in a bad situation before you know it. car's out of control, and you got about 10 others plowing into the back of you.
Yeah, and the laps are winding down quickly, and patience is wearing thin, and
Yeah, we got Rob
trying
Burnham
to.
there. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to step on you there, buddy.
Oh no, you're fine.
Just wanted to point
That
out
was about
Rob here.
Rob there.
Yeah, looks like he's running a modified out here tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running in 20th position, no spoiler. But and I hadn't really put the camera on him early on, so just wanted to give him a little bit of camera time there anyway. And how about this? Old Dylan Porter, led racing regular here, is going to be, I think, running the Legends cars full season coming up. He's on the outside pole. Got the number 10 of Brody Rhodes to his inside, dropping the hammer. There we go. And then we got Case James, ends up picking up in second place, 13-year-old, who will be running the Cars Tour full time next year. And then he's got Cole Wilson in that 93, man. He's always fast. Cole and Dylan, both of those are Leadfoot Racing League regulars here. And we got Tristan Trantham. Oh boy, he's right on the left-hand side of Dylan. Almost gets him out of whack. But Dylan's able to regroup.
He's fighting hard on the outside.
Yeah, I am showing Chris Golden involved in the incident here. Let's see. So far, the overlay software hasn't been too kind to me. Oh, man, it was actually started by the 00.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a hard checkup there.
Yeah, and
unfortunately, nobody has anywhere to go when that thing happens.
Yeah, we'll rewind it real quick while they're pacing around here. But looks like Rob might have had a little bit of help here getting into turn 3. Yeah, he did the 34, and man, once that happens, they just all start stacking up. And that's James Winkler in the 34 car. Another pretty one, black and gold. And it doesn't take much.
No, Tracy, they running so fast and so close, and the least little thing out of the normal going into a corner just starts a chain reaction like we saw there. Just nowhere to go.
We're going to have Brody Rhodes and Case James starting, or on the front row starting this race, and we've seen Case James be fast all night. We're going to see how fast he can be on the outside here.
Well, guess what time it is, guys?
Uh-oh.
It's time to dig, brother.
You know it. 25 to go. Time to dig. Sponsored by Golden Racing. The number 86 of Chris Golden, who's, for whatever reason, I can't pick up on my scoring monitor. So we're going to go back up here to the leaders real quick. See if we can't catch this out. Or, catch up before they go, Green. I'm not sure. Did Chris duck out on us? Yes. Well, I'm still showing a little bit of telemetry going on here. But he is certainly grayed out. I think he's being towed right now, may be the issue. So, anyway, Chris, just want to let you know, hey, man, we still got your sponsorship up here. Time to dig, baby. Here we go. Green flag. As we see Rob.
No Case was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was thinking that we were going to see Case James. He wanted to get in front of that 93. The 93 just got a great start there. I think he's going to have to duck in behind him. And Brody Rhodes seems to have really checked out here.
He has at the moment. We see Case, man. He ran it in there for all she was worth. Right up against the paint of the 93 of Cole Wilson there.
Cole really making that outside groove, work as best it can, as they were fighting hard to get back.
Oh, man. I mean, that was just such a little bit of a tap, but it was enough to get Cole squirrely, and Cole dives back down to the inside. Says, Case, let's see how good you can handle the outside lane here. But man, these guys are right. Look how close they are, Lenny. I mean,
they're great. It's a great battle.
It is. It really is. Matter of fact, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump onto the roll bar here with Case, just so you can see just how intense this is. I hope I don't jinx him.
Oh, he does the crossover back inside. And he kind of runs the 93 up the track a little bit.
He uses every bit of the track.
But he's got to go now if he wants to catch that leader. As the 93's got some company back there with him now.
Yeah, that's going to be Dylan Porter in the one car running in third. So
Dylan usually runs really good with LFRL, and he's a hard car to pass sometimes. But he's trying to hang tough on the outside here.
Yeah, he sure is. Think Ryan Newman. That's probably a pretty good. I guess that's a good one. Isn't
yeah. We got Chandler. I thought he would make his way back to the front, but I think these cautions have just slowed him down a whole lot.
He's running in sixth right now, Lee. Got him running side by side right in front of him there.
He really ain't got anywhere to go, does he?
Nah, it's going. Oh man, here we go. He's going to try it 3 wide. I can see it coming. A little net code there. He got into the 59. Yep. I think that was Tristan Trantham. He didn't actually touch him, but the internet said he did.
This is a good battle right here.
Boy, it sure is. These are
they're doing some really good racing right here also.
Well, I tell you what, honestly,
definitely.
Yeah, I would love to be able to get out there and mix it up with them. I do realize it wouldn't take much to cause complete havoc there, but man, these guys are bumper to bumper, side by side.
The 93 car got back by Cameron James. As Cameron James gives the 93 to bumper. Tries to take the spot back, but just don't have the car right now.
Yeah, with them battling out amongst themselves, looks like Brody is probably going to get himself a pretty easy win as long as there's not another cautious 6 laps to go. And I jinxed
that one.
I jinxed
There it is. Good call.
Yep, that's all I had to say was, yep. And then there you go.
This is going to be an exciting restart, though. I think with Cole Wilson and Brody Rhodes, as well as the 8 car and Case James.
Well, look, we see Cameron right there in the 8 car. Oh boy! But you look right there.
Yeah, the 8 car might have won him a.
Yeah,
he might have won a. He might have won him an EOL prize right here. I'm not sure what race control is going to do.
Yeah, man, I tell you, that's and just look at the carnage that happens because of that. And you know that if you're in the 8 car, you drive up there, you're just screaming right now, I didn't touch the guy. You know, especially after you just see lap after lap of Case James and Cole Wilson, you know, just running right side by side and, you know, swapping paint on the doors there. You can't help but feel sorry for some of these guys. Not only the ones that didn't actually make contact, but then the rest of them who gets just piled up into that stuff.
Yep.
So, I don't know. One day the world will get fiber and all this will be cleaned up. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. 3 laps to go. So I'm not sure. Well, I would expect we're going to get about 1 more green flag, I would think. We're going to have to see what the pace car does. I don't think I got a pace car camera on me here. Let's see if we can't see what the pace car says right here. The lights are still on. Now, I wonder if race control is just going to ride it out. Wonder if we've seen enough for tonight. With 10, this being the 10th caution, and it's going to essentially just kind of come down to a single lap shootout. I'm not sure if they're going to put the guys through that or not.
Well, it looks like they're doubling up. So, I mean, we have one shot at a green-white checker in the.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going green. Okay. All right, this is going to be great. This is going to be interesting here. Yes, because we're going to see if Cole's got anything for Brody, who checked out earlier. I'd already given him the podium position in the blue ribbon. So here we go, restart zone, man. They hammer down. Yes. Brody, he's back on it again. Case James running in second. Cole Wilson to his outside. Man, this one's going to get hairy. Coming to one.
These guys have battled all night.
Yeah, they sure have. I mean, side by side. Leaning on one to go, sponsored by Tiltify. We are not going to take the camera off of them. I hear some sheet metal crunching in the background. Oh, my God, there's Cameron Chandler.
They're 3 wide.
Oh, my God, they split to 29. Holy cow.
Case James getting second. Oh, that is amazing.
Joel Farlow got caught up in a last lap wreck there. And just because we seem to be having so much going on here, I'm just going to keep the camera right on him and rewind, see if we can see exactly what happened. Because I'm getting a lot of false positives when it comes to incidents here on my event monitor.
Yeah, we heard a big crunch.
Yeah, we did hear the big crunch. I wasn't going to move the camera, though, so he's getting underneath Cliff Mullins, or he's going to attempt to. He's down there. He's on right at the apron. Oh, it goes 3 wide. Cliff's trying to stay off the guy to his outside. Joel, of course, trying to punch it up there just as tight as he can because it's being the last lap, and he is the unlucky winner. He probably tried to clutch it right there to spin it around, and more likely he's got engine damage, and you can see how that relates. So, well, I tell you guys, say what you want, but that was pretty daggone interesting there anyway. I mean, especially for a doggone tryout race. Oh, matter of fact, I need to catch the smoke show here if I can.
We had some good battles up front. We saw a lot of side-by-side racing. We saw way more cautions than we wanted to. I'm sure there was some net code that was in there, but man, it made for some exciting racing anyway.
It did. There was so much. Really couldn't keep up with all of it, to be honest with you. So let's see here. Tell you what, we're going to see if I can't go back over here and if we got. Well, I tell you what, if one of you guys don't mind hopping down there into the race chat real quick, I'm gonna start running some commercials. See if we can't get some podium finishers on this bad boy. So we can ask them some questions, put them on the spot, that sort of thing. So, Lenny, if you or Chris one don't mind, let's do that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Eastern Technical Design Incorporated provides design and drafting services for commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Services include architectural renderings, preliminary plan design, as well as final construction drawings. These drawings include all the necessary structural, building, plumbing, and mechanical electrical plans as required to produce and deliver a finished building and/or structure. This company is proudly owned by LFRL's Tracy Brown. Eastern Technical Design. Contact them today at 252-245-1599 or email them at easterntechnicaldesign@gmail.com. Commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Eastern Technical Design is the perfect plan for your building needs. Blue Line Soft Wash is a veteran-owned and operated company dedicated to bringing integrity and precision to exterior cleaning. Founded by a retired law enforcement officer, and we proudly back the men in blue. Blue Line Soft Wash upholds the values of service, commitment, and attention to detail in every job. Trust Blue Line Soft Wash to protect and enhance your property with the same dedication they once gave to protecting our community. Protect and serve. Protect your car with Blue Line Soft Wash today. Tar River Environmental, located in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, is a premier provider of professional logging and land clearing services, proudly serving communities across the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. Their services are vital for large-scale land development and forestry operations. By prioritizing responsible land management, Tar River Environmental helps clients achieve their land use goals while maintaining ecological integrity. Find more details on Tar River Environmental, located in Rocky Mount, on Google today.
Would you like a spot of tea and some crumpets?
And welcome back, everyone. We have now got our podium finishers lined up, and I'm going to see if I can't real quickly rewind this here screen to maybe slow this booger down so we can do some quick interviews. And I think we've got it now. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I fell down or fell asleep on the job. There we go. Got the third place finisher, the number 93 of the Monster Energy drinks, number 93 of Cole Wilson. How you doing tonight, Cole?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Hey, doing great, man. I don't know about you, but if I were in your position there, I might would have a few beads of sweat running across my forehead, and my arms might be feeling a little limber right now. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it was a stressful race for sure. I mean, I was on my side at one point. I ran into a lot of people, but I still got a podium, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, it sure was. Well, we noticed you and Case going to it there lap after lap. There was crossover move after crossover move. I think we captured right many of those. Didn't catch you on your side though. From our perspective, it looked like you guys were just so close. Everybody was running really, really tight, and all it took was just one mistake, just a little bit squirrely even, and then you just got this whole train car of cars just kind of piling into everyone. Did you experience any of that tonight? I don't know if we caught that on camera.
Oh yeah, definitely. So many of us were so close on pace. Like that's why some of us, like me, I came down a little later to take my tires. So trying to get back through the field, even with the newer tires, it was very difficult. And very hard with how tight this track is and with the double file racing. So yeah, it was all of us very close. Top three, I think all of us were very similar pace, and hopefully we can continue to be quick through the rest of the season.
Yeah, Cole, I just want to commit. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a sickness here. I should have hit my cough button. I apologize for that. But I mean, just very quickly here. I mean, you're a veteran here with us in the Leadfoot Racing League. I mean, man, we had an absolute. I mean, this was a jam-packed field that we had tonight. But I mean, can you give us a quick synopsis on being a veteran and all, how you felt like the racing kind of went?
Yeah, I think the start and the end was good. There was the middle that was a little rough, especially around like lap 90-ish, a lot of wrecking. But other than that, I think it was a good race. We had some good clean racing up front, and Justin Brooks would have beat all of us, but I think it will be fun.
Well, I tell you what, one thing about this now, for all you guys, I mean, from A to Z here, man, if nothing else, this was entertaining as all get out. I mean, with this many cars, side by side by side by side for a number of rows in the field, you could almost tell that as close as everybody was, how hard they were racing. It's just a matter of time before something wrong goes or happens. And we actually saw a few internet connections, I think, kind of caused some issues tonight. So I don't think we had a full-fledged, a true 10 caution race here. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Cole, like I said, man, you're a veteran here to the podium. Brought it home in third place. What a great run. Great battle there at the end. Have you got anyone you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, I'll thank my team, Team Chevy Motor Club, and my teammate Cameron Chandler. He finished fourth, so solid day for us. And then I'll thank my sponsor, NGK Spark Plugs.
Rock and roll. Thanks again, Cole, and we'll be checking you later on this season, man. Good run.
All right,
So,
thank you.
yes, sir. Hey, I think, Chris, have you had a chance to catch up with our second place finisher yet there, buddy?
I do believe so. I'm here with Casey James. Case, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling great. That was an awesome race. Especially the last lap where me, Cole, and somebody else, I can't remember, but we were all three wide coming to the line. That was really close. That's a really great race.
Yeah, I mean, I had an opportunity to get out there and practice with you guys earlier on, and I think you and I had run some laps there, kind of side by side and back and forth a little bit. I know you're a young fella, right? How old are you?
13.
13 years old, and driving the wheels off of it. Now, it's my understanding that you have an actual real life racing team.
Yes, sir. It's my own family team. Normally it's just me and my dad and my mom all working together. Yeah, it's Case James Racing. We're on Facebook and Instagram, so make sure to go leave us a follow. And the big plans with our team in real life next year. Hoping to go run full-time Cars Tour and a lot of legend car races.
Okay, that's awesome, buddy. I wish you all the best with that. Now, bringing it back to the realm of iRacing. How did you feel racing the 93 back and forth like you were there for maybe 4 or 5 laps? How was that working out?
Really good. I felt like I pitted maybe a bit too early, so I felt like I was kind of rubbing up on him a little bit, which I didn't mean to because old tires. So hindsight 2020, I would have pitted a little later. But otherwise, that was a really great battle, especially the finish. And just a really great battle overall, and it was really good racing with him.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching you from the booth, you guys, and it was crossover after crossover after crossover. Now we were like, man, which one of these guys are going to give? You know, because I knew you're up on the steering wheel, man. I mean, you were getting after it. You drove a really good race. You drove a smart race, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity here to just thank whoever you want to thank, and just again, man, wonderful race, good second place finish. Congratulations.
Yeah, I got a lot of people I can thank in iRacing and out of iRacing. First off, I'd like to thank all my sponsors and my mom, my dad for how much work they put into this, and definitely Elite Performance Industries. They've made me such a better iRacing driver, and like I said, I appreciate my mom, my dad, and all my sponsors I have in real life because I would definitely not be able to maybe even have iRacing or maybe not even be able to race. So I'm really appreciative for all my sponsors.
All right, young man. And EPI, that is where I remember you from. Yeah, those guys, they do good work over there. But man, again, congratulations. Thank you for coming and joining us tonight. You put on a heck of a show. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Mr. Lenny Brown, I'm gonna pass it over to you, sir. I think you might have our checker flag taker tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I've caught up with Brody. He just come out of the stands from giving a checker flag to one of his fans. And Brody, how are you tonight?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
I bet you are after pulling off that win you just pulled off. Man, that was actually spectacular. One of the things there the last 20 or 25 laps, I guess I was noticing on your restarts, seemed to really get some good restarts. Talk to us about that. What your thinking was coming to the restart zone.
I mean, every restart's a lot of pressure, but through racing in real life, especially at the shootout at Charlotte, you will learn about restarts. And I've just picked up a bunch of little tips and tricks from other people and put them all together and just come off with banger starts like those.
Right. Well, they were actually they were really good restarts. We were noticing those. Um, when did you pit to actually take tires, or did you even take tires for this end?
I did. I actually, for that first stage break on lap 40, I felt like it was a tad early, but we went in on lap 40, came out, just rode for about 30 to 40 laps. Just didn't want to push tires too soon. But at the end of the day, it all worked out. Everything was great, and I'm happy with the result.
Yeah, absolutely. So, got another question for you. I know that you could see Case James and Cole Wilson battling in your mirror there. Were you hoping that that would continue and you could kind of drive away, or were you paying them any attention at all?
I was definitely paying it attention. I was just trying to keep a balance on not trying to go too hard on the tires and not going not enough. Just keeping that balance together. I know Case and Cole are both amazing race car drivers, and just keeping that pace that I want to keep and still having a gap.
Right. Well, it there at the end, I mean, you just had the car. I mean, you just absolutely drove away. And I noticed coming to the checker flag there was a car spun out on the track, and it looked like you guys were just trying to dodge him to come back to the checker flag, which was also pretty exciting for us. So we want to congratulate you on being the winner of this tryout race that LFRL put on tonight, and if you had a really good time. Is there anybody or any of your sponsors you would like to thank?
First off, I just want to thank God for getting me through every day, waking me up this morning. All glory goes to Him. But all my sponsors: New Light Church, Green State Pools, A1 Fiber Solutions, Turn Mechanical, Sandy's Hauling and Backhoe Service, Coleman's Towing, Everett and Son Auction Company, and Sandy's Automotive. My mom, my dad, and my sister all on the couch watching the live stream right now, so it was pretty awesome to win in front of all of them.
Well, Brody, I mean, that was a good show that you put on there toward the end. I mean, you were definitely the car to beat. Tracy and Chris, do you have any questions for our winner?
I've got one real quick coming in on our chat on our YouTube stream here. Excuse me, Brody. Uh, Joey Rhodes says Brody Rhodes is 2025 INEX Legends Young Line NC State Champion, finished second in the nation. So I'm not 100% sure about the Legend Series or whatnot, but I mean, can you kind of enlighten me on what the INEX Legends Young Line NC State Series is?
So basically, all your legend car races around the country, if they are sanctioned with INEX, it goes into a points championship for all year long. And this past year, we've worked really, really hard with 316 Motorsports going for that national championship. We made it all the way through the year and maxed out our points and got all the way. My dad made a deal with me at the beginning of the season. We'll start here. And said if I could max out my INEX points, we'd go to Vegas for nationals. And we maxed out our points, went to Vegas, and just did not have the luck. But we did have just enough luck to take home that North Carolina State Championship.
Oh,
Fabulous, man. That is great news. Absolutely. Well, I just want to congratulate you on that. And again, I apologize for my voice going and coming. Man, I'm about on 3 weeks of being sick now. I thought I had turned the corner, but apparently I still got a few remnants there. So I don't normally talk like this, but just want to let you know. Chris, you got any final comments or questions here for Brody real quick?
Well, you know what, Brody? My congratulations on a well-run race. You know, I talk all the time about drivers and their mental state. You know, it's not just a physical race; it's a mental race as well. And you kind of hinted in on that when you're talking about you pitted a little too soon. You kind of felt like it was early. You rode around for about 30 some laps. How hard is it to know that you've done so? You're in a situation like that. Tell us how hard it is to kind of just hold your pace and be patient back there.
I mean, it's took me 8 years in the real car, and it transfers over to the sim a lot. But just keeping that calm, cool, and collective mindset through all the situations. If you're flipping down the front stretch, if you're spinning out in turn 2, if you keep that calm, cool, and collective mindset, there's always a possibility to come back because the race is never over until the checkered flag is out.
Well put, Brody. Well put. Again, young man, thank you for coming out tonight. Congratulations on the win. Tracy, back to you, buddy.
All right,
Yeah,
I
man.
want to congratulate Brody as well. And I just kind of want to apologize for you getting bombarded with questions, but you're new to us, and that's sort of your penance for winning the race. So I do apologize for that.
Yes, sir.
But I'm
No
sure
problem at all.
I appreciate you indulging us for sure. So anyway, guys, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to let Brody go. We're going to go back through the results here. We got quite a few number of drivers to go through. The number 10 of Brody Rhodes, of course, he started in second and ended up finishing first. Case James, how about this, at a 19, started 11th, brought it home in second position. Cole Wilson, the veteran Leadfoot Racing guy here, who started in 7th, brought it home third. Cameron Chandler, another guy who normally races with us a lot, started in 3rd, comes home in 4th. Dylan Porter, man, we've got a lot of regulars in here with us. He started 10th and brought it home 5, got a good top 5 finish. Bryson Miller started in 18th and brought it home 6th. I think Bryson might be a photographer in real life there. I know he's been posting a lot of photos. Anyway, I'm going to try to go along here. Rob Donaldson. So, Rob, you got an awesome-ass paint car, man, or painted car. If you would, kind of give me some enunciation there. Just make sure that we're saying your name right. He comes home in 7th. In 8th, we got Wyatt Thompson. In 9th, we got Hunter Carlson. How about that? A 4-wide motorsports alum there, bringing it home in 9th position. Joel Farlow in the 29 brings it home in 12th. Then we've got Cliff Mullins. I think he ran last year with Ross Dalton Racing. Apparently he's making a tryout for Leadfoot Racing Night. Got one of the cooler names when it comes to racing name, Cliff Mullins. I really like that. Kind of rolls off your tongue there, and comes home in 11th. For whatever reason, my tickers here has got in 10th, Richard Bunkley in the 92. We had several different camera shots of him tonight. Put on a great race. Zachary Patano, there's another 4-wide motorsports alum there coming over here to try to see what he can do with us, and finishes 1 lap down but still in 13th position. Heath Rutherfordton, I think that may be a Gars guy. Is that right, Chris? Chris says yes. Okay, that's what we'll go with.
Yes,
all right.
He says a Gars guy. I'm sorry, I had my mic muted there.
I figured that's what it was, man. Sorry, I got to keep you on your toes.
He runs over there in the Gars series, and I run with him, and he's just a stand-up guy.
Yeah, I didn't know why, but that name, I've seen his name so much, I couldn't remember where. So anyway, and then the guy who wins the hardest name to pronounce award tonight is going to be, for me anyway, Tristan Trantham. For whatever reason, I could not get the tr in Trantham to come out of my mouth right, so he brings it home into 15th position. And then we got Defonce James Winkler, who ends up bringing it home in 16th. Landon Farmer, another LFRL regular, brings it home in 17th. I think he got involved in the incident, probably got piled into. Oh, man, 18th, Michael Deach. So I know Michael's disappointed in that. He's raced with us as well. I don't think he raced last season with us, but that guy was always seemed to be running up front and had the potential to bring home a win at any time. So he must have got caught up in some of the mid-pack action there. Rob Burnham. Rob, I'm sorry, buddy. Probably didn't get much camera time on you there, but we're going to be checking you out in the replays. He brings home in 19th. Logan Richardson, he ends up in 20th position after qualifying 8th. So I'm assuming he kind of got involved in some stuff as well. Then we got Ryan Demers. Some tells me that's Cody Demers, the head guy with Elevated TV, sort of my mentor when it comes to broadcasting. I don't know if he wants me to tell anybody that or not, depending on what you think about the broadcast. Had some issues, always do. Haven't had a perfect broadcast yet. He finishes 21st. 22nd, we got Zayden Hesselberg. I think that's correct. He finishes 22nd in 35 car. Aiden Neese, a former champion of the Leadfoot Racing League, brings it home in 23rd. I'm assuming he got kind of mixed up in some earlier damage. In 24th, we got Randy Porter in the 32. I think from what our broadcast showed, he might have had some connection issues, and I think that might have led to him kind of getting a lot more damage than what he was hoping for tonight. Former Busch Series racer, if I've got my facts correct. And also, I'm sure his greatest accomplishment has been the father of Dylan Porter. So in 25th, we got the Gold Man. The Time to Dig Man, number 86, Chris Golden, the ARCA Series racer, finishes 25th. Also, I'm sure he probably got involved in some earlier incidents. I guess everybody can't finish in top 5. Is what I'm getting at here. I mean, man, we got some good guys back here towards the back. Dagan Barnes, what an awesome doggone paint scheme he had tonight. Local to our area, his home track still the Southern National Motorsports Park. That's our home track as well. And then it's about daggone time somebody beat Justin Brooks. He brings it home in 27th. He qualified first, 128 laps down. Man, he took a spanking tonight. So that's good to see. We got to bring him back down to reality a little bit. And then we got Landon Brown, Matthew C. White. I'm not familiar with Matthew. He might have been a late addition here. Chris Norris, Also, wow, man, he started 31st and finished 30th without even running a single lap. So that's an amazing performance there as well. And let's see who we got. Alex Thompson. He is, well, I do believe, I don't really know Alex personally, but just want to let you know, even though he's showing up in the 16 car, he is trying out to be our race control tonight. And as far as I could tell, every daggone thing went pretty smooth. So that was an awful lot. I'm sure most people have tuned out by now. But hey, we got to go through the field, man. Give everybody a little bit of love. So we're going to go back down through our broadcast order here. Chris, have you got your mic unmuted? Man, can you give me a few final thoughts here before we sign off on our first ever broadcasted tryout race?
Well, I do have my mic unmuted this time, Tracy, and I'm ready for you.
Okay,
But here's
good.
the thing. But here's the thing. This might have been a tryout race, but it was more of a race than it was for a tryout. Okay. This looked like a sanctioned series race to me from start to finish. We had a jam-packed field. We've got drivers from all ages and all eras, so to speak, all ages, up and down this thing, all experience the different experiences. I'm just excited to be sitting here watching this thing. I'm kind of glad I decided not to race tonight and come sit up here with you guys. I learned a lot by sitting here. I really did. And man, I was just excited to be here watching this thing and calling this fantastic tryout race. There's definitely, the drivers are giving us all definitely something to go back and take a look at, and hopefully they'll be back for the second one, some of them.
Chris, I got to totally agree with you there, buddy. I swear, man, this was entertaining. It was a far cry from the absolute crap show that I thought we were going to see tonight. With this many cars, I didn't know where the experience range would land. It was a very entertaining race. I know we had 10 cautions, but my God, man, this is Lanier. You know, with this many cars out here, and especially with the guys that we had that had internet connection issues, I really think it was a really, really well run race from everybody from A to Z. I didn't see any Mario Kart drivers out there, no bowling balls. And I'm here to tell you, man, I am really, really tickled to death and excited to see what the 5th season of the Leadfoot Racing League is going to bring us. So there's my opinion.
Me too, man. Me too, buddy. And the thing about this track, we saw a little bit of 3-wide racing, but this track can handle it.
It can.
This track can handle that. So, yeah, no blood, no foul there, in my opinion.
Well, Lanny Brown, welcome to the broadcast booth. Did a wonderful job tonight. Appreciate you helping us out here and lending your expertise. How do you feel? I mean, just kind of summarize what you thought about tonight from the start to finish here.
Yeah, I mean, got to give a big old kudos to Brody Rhodes. I mean, there's a lot of pressure in these tryout races, and you need some luck too. But I mean, he put on a really good show. But I think what we saw Cameron Chandler. I think he could, he had some bad luck there at the last. I think he could have run up front, as well as Dylan Porter, which you're going to see those guys in the Leadfoot Racing League if they run with us this season. You're going to see them up front, as well as like Joel Farlow that finished in 12th position. I mean, we all know that he's going to be running up front. You're going back to 17th, and you talk about Landon Farmer. There's a guy that knows how to get around racetracks. Also, I've raced around him right much, and he's a good racer. And on back in the field a little farther with Aiden Neese. I mean, these guys had some bad luck, but they are really talented. And if we can just put those guys I named together on a track with Justin Brooks and Landon Brown, we're going to see some good racing, I think, in season 5.
Yeah, and something tells me I got a little birdie on my shoulder here, but I think we're going to actually have a couple of guys that haven't really announced yet that they're going to be running with us as well. So the competition is only going to ratchet up. And just like you were saying, Aiden Neese finished 23rd. Obviously, he just kind of bailed early. That's a former champion of the Leadfoot Racing League. And then the other one that I wanted to mention, oh man, where's he at there? I don't want to mispronounce his name, but I probably will. Finished in the 18th position. Michael Deach. That's another one that he didn't run with us last season, but I think it was the season before, maybe the one before that, and he just seemed to always be battling for top 5 finishes at the end of the race. And a breaking exclusive here. We got the co-owner of the Leadfoot Racing League in here with us, Mr. Landon Brown, driver number 5, who did not participate tonight, but was being the eye in the sky. Landon, you got a copy there? Landon?
Yep, I sure do.
Okay, fabulous. All right. You fix to make me look bad. Well, look, I know everyone's getting tired of this post-race essay that we're going through here, man, but there's just so much to talk about. There's so much excitement going on with the number of guys that we got, the competition they appear to bring here tonight. I personally couldn't be happier. I mean, hey, you're part owner of this league, man. Kind of, you were watching the race tonight. Kind of give us just a synopsis of how you felt like the night went.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of, I don't really know how to word it. Just a mix in different speeds. A lot of cars getting shuffled around, especially with open qualifying rather than lone. Not sure why iRacing made us do that. That was not planned, but it definitely mixed up the field to make everything a mystery once the green flag dropped. So that was fun to watch. It seemed like once the field kind of got settled out, that the top 5, top 10-ish really showed out. You could really tell,
Cream
the
sort
cream
of
was rising to the top there at the end.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was just one thing that stood out. You could see the guys that were driving through the field, and like you guys were talking about, Aiden East and Michael Deach. Those are some guys that we've had in here for a while and have ran really great in the past, and they just got unlucky. It's unfortunate, but you'll see those guys running up front in season 5. That's a fact. So it was cool to see Brody come in here, his first race with us, and get a win. Brody was actually the Southern National track champion this past season. And
get out of here! I didn't know that. He didn't mention that.
Yep, Brody is the track champion Legends cars last season, and me and him are working together to for me to be his spotter next season at Southern National. So that's really cool to see him come out here and get the win. He's a beast on iRacing, so it'll be great to see what he can do in season 5.
I totally agree with you. I wish I'd known that. I would have ribbed him a little bit. Man, I tell you what, I tell you, I'm just totally excited. Like I just said before, I don't want to drag this on too much. But one thing I want to do, I wanted to apologize to Case James. He texted me right before, during practice, right before qualifying started. Wanted to know if it was going to be group or solo qualifying. I told him it was definitely going to be solo. Next thing I knew, we're out there in group qualifying. So it's glad to hear. I didn't totally lie. That was the intent. Just so happens from time to time, technology kind of takes a right turn on us there. So anyway, this was our first ever tryout race broadcasted on Leadfoot TV. And my goodness, man, Chris said it right. It really did look like a race from a sanctioned event. I am super, super excited for the season we got going up. Man, you combine these guys, this batch of rookies that we got coming in here to this Leadfoot Racing League, combine them with the veterans that we've already got, it's going to present for a super great battle, I don't know what you call it, season for season number 5 in the Leadfoot Racing League. So But before we sign off, anybody got anything else they want to say? Get off
Well,
their
I'm
chest.
just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this here real quick. I'm excited for this coming season, and these boys right here are gonna make it a heck of a lot harder for me to finish in the top 10 in points again this season. So I'm not excited about that. But
Well,
but
Chris,
man, I can't be happier. I can't be happier for the way this race turned out tonight. I'm so happy for you Brown fellas. I'm so happy for Leadfoot regulars. I'm so happy for the league. Man, I'm tickled. So yeah, I'm excited.
I am as well. Lenny, you got any last comments or anything? You just want me to move along?
Well, I think Landon's got another tryout race lined up for maybe later on in the week, maybe two. We may see another return winner or some new winners coming up. So it'll be exciting to see. I mean, it's starting off with a bang for real.
I gotta totally agree with you. Well, I know, hey, you guys keep your drivers, especially, keep your eyes peeled. We're going to have some coming up either this Wednesday night or this Thursday night. Not 100% sure yet. We may have to kind of ratchet on Landon a little bit to get him to nail something down. But I can't wait. Like I said, I'm super excited. Anyway, I hate that
And
we've gone. What was
Tracy,
that, Chris?
I just want to confirm. I want to confirm for you that Brody is Cody.
Brody is Cody. I'm not sure I follow.
I got that mixed up. Deemers.
Oh,
You mean
Deemers. Yes. Okay, yeah. I knew that. Yeah, absolutely. I know
Okay.
him by several different names. Some of them I can't even repeat on there. So anyway,
My bad. Oh,
anyway,
sorry, Brody.
everybody, look, take care. I mean, this was a tryout race. My God, man, we had I don't know, close to 30 drivers in here at Lanier. It was spectacular. I had a blast. Anyway, for Tracy Brown, for Lenny Brown, for Landon Brown, and Chris Norris, appreciate you jumping in here on the booth with us, man. We had an absolute blast. Cannot wait until we see the actual start to this season here. So anyway, just want to say, everybody, appreciate y'all putting up with us, especially with the post race show here and everything. I know we went a little long, but just want to say good night, everybody, and look, y'all stay tuned. Leadfoot TV on YouTube. We'll catch you next time.